guys? It's Alice. Alice, you must have heard the summoning that Gabe gave you. We got Gabe, we got John, we got Scott, and we got Phil. You remember Gabe and Scott from Honey Dagger? They got other shit going on too. Why don't you guys tell Alice what you got coming up?
Well, tonight, me and my boy John, we're doing a show tonight, Two Rivers. I'm going to be DJing for him, playing some beats, some projects, old and new stuff. Gabe's been dabbling.
Going on.
Yeah, dabbling in some side stuff.
Yeah. So a buddy of mine records entirely to tape, and he was like, let's do something. And I was like, all right. And so we started recording some songs, and then I was like, I guess I'll name this. Something, and named it Hound Dog Symphony. So we're recording right now. I want to start booking shows as that project, and Scott said he would help me out and play some drums on it.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like, whenever I can, I don't know, I'm bad at booking shows, never really done it, don't know how to do it, so I'm just asking people, like, hey, what can I hop on, what can I open for,
Yeah,
figure it out together.
I think the hardest part of something like that is getting it off the ground, and then, that kind of thing gets easier with time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I have a set list written out and have songs, and I'm ready to get out there, but, Honey Dagger, also we got show 22nd
Liquid Smoke.
April.
Hell yeah.
Liquid Smoke, Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
When does this come out?
That's a good question. I don't have an answer for you.
If it's after our show, then,
Yeah.
Maybe you were there.
Before we move on, you mentioned the guy you're working with, the tape machine. Big shout out to Blake Parker. Soft Sound Machine on Instagram.
Indeed.
Send him your well wishes. Give him a follow.
Yeah. He's recovering from a wreck right now. He got hit by a car on his bike.
Oh, damn.
A bike that he just put together. It cost him so much
bicycle
money.
or motor?
His bicycle. Yeah. He his bike messenger.
Yeah.
Oh,
one of the kindest dudes. Chillest. And you hear it in his music, he just makes dope stuff. So
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
He was. I joined his band as the first band I was in. We have a,
You guys went to high school together, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So high school. And John actually went to our rival high school.
Oh shit! Rival high school.
We never.
Yeah, we didn't have beef.
So
But our football teams, every time they played Summit Indy, it would just get real, but diss tracks, Twitter, when Twitter was huge.
Twitter was a lot.
It was a
healthier
vibe. Yeah.
Maybe not healthier, but healthier as a, company, I guess.
Then to what?
Then now, Twitter was a lot.
Oh,
it was
more
back
so
in the
just people being like,
peak of
man,
Twitter
taking a
days,
shit, lol, and you suck. Why are you tweeting that? But it's funny. It wasn't about politics. It was about
shit's so
verified.
serious now.
Oh my god! You paid $8.
It's just hard to look back
you
at
paid
my
$11
Twitter timeline right now
because
I'm just everyone's just dying to just speak on shit that's in the past. It's make sure I'm heard still. We get it.
What's weird to me is people complaining about companies. Because it's I'm going to boycott this company, right? Yeah. It's you do understand you're talking about a company, which that's in people's heads now, so they're going to go buy that. Mm-hmm. It's that is not a good way to boycott this thing.
No, it's people on Twitter I'm taking a break from Twitter. I need this.
Yeah.
You're just platforming it, and then people are going to go to your profile, you're feeding other people.
Yeah.
You're announcing your departure. It's I will return to this toxicity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to this landfill.
Yeah.
But you guys,
mad respect though. Just being I'm out here for a little while.
Do you guys have a favorite superhero? I'm sorry, that's random.
No, I love it. No, I thought about this.
When I was a kid, it was Batman for me. I don't know. I like superheroes that actually have powers now. But Batman is also dope. Just
human.
Well,
the most human as far as in my rankings. I would say Batman too.
Yeah, he also was a billionaire. But he just did some crazy shit with it and built a cave,
Yeah, well,
he went dark with it, and it's sick.
Bible Man.
Bible Man,
that's a good
one.
dude. God
Bible
damn.
Man.
I think we might have talked about Bible Man last time. If we
Bible
didn't-
Man. That's
Is that an actual superhero?
Bible
Have you heard?
Man.
Yes, Bible Man. Look up some Bible Man clips. It's great.
Yeah, just in post, splice Bible Man everywhere. Just have him popping in and
Have him
out.
floating the
But the
aquarium.
Bible Man, like, main villain, splice it in, please. It'd
Yeah.
be so fucking
Is that
funny.
wait? Who's Bible Man's villain?
I don't remember, but it's like literally
Satan
like
Man. Not
Man.
Bible Man.
it's this dude that
Quran
looks
Man.
like So do you guys remember the Daredevil movie Bullseye? It looks like
Oh, yeah.
Bullseye. He's like a bald dude.
Colin
I
Farrell?
want to say.
That's
but
great.
I don't remember who his villain really is.
Man,
It's a good answer.
I'm loving all the
Satan,
Deadpool
yeah.
recently and how like Ryan Reynolds is
Deadpool.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's just like such a dope thing that he stands behind, and like he's one of the celebrities that just like is funny as fuck and
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
take his celebrity seriously, you know?
He's a pretty good Deadpool.
Yeah.
Very-
I thought the
love
last
Deadpool.
Deadpool movie came out like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not exactly recent, Scott. It's like,
Not making fun of you. I was like,
Wait.
like, why does it feel to me like it was 100?
pretty
billion
much.
years ago.
It's
I
like
think it was
I don't
pre-COVID,
Billion.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Was it really?
Pretty
It's a
sure,
while
dude.
ago.
It was a minute ago, but
Man.
like COVID time compared to regular time, pre-COVID time, way different. You know, real
That
wonky.
is true.
I heard that. I keep hearing of like there's maybe a new script or something, but like he's just always like Deadpool needs to happen.
Yeah.
So like
Wait, Deadpool versus Wolverine, I think is
yeah,
Is that a
yeah.
thing?
question
that's
mark coming. I don't know.
That'd be
I'm
cool.
pretty
Yeah.
sure.
That's self-aware comedy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And,
very
like,
it's so good.
oh, what's his face, dude, who played Hugh Jackman? They like made some, I don't even know, like spoof for it or something. He was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Is
remember
that is
seeing
Hugh
it.
Jackman? Is that his real name?
Mm-hmm.
Jack Human, yeah.
Jack Human.
Jacked Human.
Jack,
He is.
yeah.
He is a
very
oh,
jacked
shit,
human.
dude. He was made in the lab. He was
Yeah.
made in the lab.
Did y'all see him in District 9?
Uh,
Or no,
the
not
movie-
not District
what was
9.
it?
No, Chappie.
Chat. I've never seen
I saw bits of
Chappie.
Chappie. Yeah.
Hugh Jackman's in Chappie.
Yeah.
No, I've seen that. Like,
He's
I didn't
the
know
villain.
fucking
I don't
Diane or
remember him
Deantwoord
in
or
that.
whatever was in there. I didn't
Yeah,
know he
Deantwoord
in
was in it.
Yeah.
Man, I saw them
Wow.
twice when they were a thing. They were fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're. I've watched a bunch of shit on them. They're fucked up people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
at South Africa. I feel like that. You know, it's
Yeah.
it was an apartheid state until recently. So.
Fucking Chappie, Wally.
What? Yes.
Remember
yes,
that?
Wally.
Wally,
was a really good
the
movie.
Disney
Yeah.
one.
Wally
Yeah.
World, right? You're talking about Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walmart the
I
movie.
love Walmart.
Walmart the movie.
Coming soon to a Walmart near you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was an era,
Batman
just like
versus Walmart.
yeah,
Yeah.
like meta robot movies. That was an era, like just
Meta.
like when they take the next step. You know,
Dude.
Mm.
they're a little too good at being robots.
Whenever I was a kid, my dad was like, "All right, kids, we're going to see robots," and I thought we were going to see iRobot, and I was like, "Fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes!" And then we got there, and it was robots, and I was like, "Wait, this is the Will Smith movie, right? This is the fun one with the robots, right?"
Oh,
And he's like,
dude, yeah.
I remember.
"No, we're
robots.
going to see the anime." Yeah, I was like, I was so upset. I wanted to see a kick-ass Will Smith action movie, you know? But it was fucking. But robots still a classic.
Still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a classic.
Robots is good.
Yeah.
Lives on in my heart.
See a need, feel a need.
That,
For sure, that's such a good message.
Yeah.
did you guys watch the latest Batman
It's
With
with
What was the
With
latest
Sparkly
one?
Vampire? Boy?
Twilight.
Yeah,
Edward.
Twilight.
Yeah.
I
right.
really fucking enjoyed
Robert
it.
Pattinson.
I did too. I really
I
liked
fucking
it.
loved it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
but
forgot.
You should
I've heard the
watch
hype
it.
is so real. Like
Yeah.
it lives up to it.
It's a good one.
So I have always felt though, you guys ever watch Batman Beyond as kids? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. He should have been Batman Beyond. He's like that slim dude. You know, he would have been perfect as a whatever that kid's name was.
Yeah.
But I'm no movie producer, so what am I gonna do?
I hold
Something-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say something I always liked about Batman is like this dude is fucking insane. If you stop and think about him for a second,
Yeah.
it's like he is just as insane as Joker. Like you go out,
Playtime bat.
yeah,
Yeah.
you spend your nights going out and just beating the fuck out of people with your bare hands in the dead of night. Like this dude's got some
In like
fucking
just
issues,
one city,
dude.
dude.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
time.
Think about it.
Yeah.
His parents died when he was like fucking 9, something like that,
Yeah.
and he was a billionaire. you
Yeah.
do whatever you wanted to with your life then, and he wanted
Yeah.
fucking vengeance, bro.
Yeah.
He just wanted
Yeah.
to kick people in the fucking teeth.
I hold the
So,
Nolan
yeah,
films
of course
like,
he's insane.
super near and dear. Like, I think all three are just magnificent.
The Nolan's villains.
Yeah.
No,
And
Nolan's villains.
the Nolan's film. Yeah. His and like Christian Bale like
Yeah.
does a good job like even
Where are they?
with his like friends playing what was it, American Psycho?
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Just
yeah.
that like he has that face where he's like, I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
Like the way he talks as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like he just has this blank face and I'm like, yo, you're it. And then
Yeah.
he goes out and like does all the stunts as Batman and like looks sick as hell. Like
Mhm.
he's just like brilliant.
Dude,
So
I
I
fucking
thought the
love
casting
Christian
was
Bale.
really
I'm a
solid
Christian
too.
Bale stan, I guess, if you will. Have
Yeah.
up on my walls. No, I'm just kidding. But every movie he's in, I'm like, automatically better. The
Yeah.
Machinist, dude.
Oh fuck! I was just
The
about to say that
fucking
movie's
Machinist,
nuts.
he was
Really
like
He just surrenders to
80
everything.
pounds or something.
Yeah, it's insane.
Nutso.
And the fact that he doesn't have a natural American accent. That's not his natural accent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Mind
British.
blowing.
One
He's
of the
like,
best
"All right,
actors,
innit?"
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the first time I heard. Sorry, go on.
No, he's just brilliant. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. First time I heard Keith Urban, I was like, "You're fucking joking."
Yeah.
That guy sounds like that. The
Yeah,
country
right.
singer, you know, he was like on the radio, like, "I'm Keith Ed," and I'm like, "Who?
Alive in
What?
American country. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're what? And who? And how?"
Yeah, it is like, it is funny how, like country music, rap music, like those are pretty American things. But then like
Mhm.
a lot of the fucking hits are like, you got, I mean like yeah, like Keith Urban. I'm trying to think of more examples here, but it's become like a worldwide thing, you know.
Mhm.
Like hip hop is worldwide, and country music is oddly like more outside of the country than you'd think. Oh, and metal too. Like obviously that's
Yes.
very European, but
Yeah.
like there's a band I like called Graveyard, where it's like dark southern blues shit,
Ooh.
but they're from like fucking Sweden. And it's like they got that fucking dirty South sound, and they're from Europe.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
holy
my
shit.
That's funny.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Dude, I was really into barbershop in high school, and a lot of like, I would just sit there and watch like competitions and stuff, and like the people who won all the time were like Swedish quartets who just like studied English.
Yeah.
They would sing it better than the American barbershop dudes. They would sing it like score-wise, eons better than the Americans do it.
Fuck Sweden.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too cold to do anything else. Just sit there and like, oh yeah, yeah, I like these.
What have you guys been listening to in like say like the last week?
Earlier I had a drum and bass playlist on at work. I was like, I need to get shit done. Threw on some, if you ever heard of, I don't know if his name is Triple F or FFF. He makes really crazy fucking beats. Just put on a radio of one of his songs on Spotify and let it rip. And then, other than that, music-wise, oh man, yeah, I like posted that little, like, oh, here's a couple songs I can't get out of my head on, on the social meds, and that's like, I keep just banging those tunes out, because I like can't stop listening. I keep getting the tunes of, the melodies and everything.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah, like what you take in affects the art you make for sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Always.
I was actually watching this thing Neve sent me earlier about Johnny Cash, and he's talking about like artist has to feed himself, and it's like I can't just sit down and write something. It's like if I go on a walk, there's a good chance I'm gonna come back and write something though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like the further away I am from the station where I create, that's where like I get the most creative
Yeah.
ideas. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Why am I not here? Why can't
the
I get it
curse.
there?
I've written so many bits of songs on my notes app or my, my voice memos.
Yeah.
Because I'll just be at work and be like, oh, fuck, blah, 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 and
Yeah.
then,
I can
like,
tell
go
you
write
exactly
it
how I
all.
make like every song. It's like a joint and a half, and then I'm at my like studio desk and I'm like looking at my notes app like, okay, that sounds good. Like there's really not even music going. It's like I
Yeah.
just hear it and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like
Dude, that
nothing's gonna happen until I get this out.
the album you just dropped with man. It's just the chill step or whatever you'd call that. It's not chill step, but you know what I mean. It's just fucking
Like, it's
mellow.
hard to-
It's fucking stoner,
Yeah.
8-bit amazingness.
Thank you.
What was the name of that? So Alice can go look it up.
22.2 SWBFM.
Okay. If I can find a link or if you can send me one, I'll put
Mhm.
it in the description here.
There's like a long cut on YouTube, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It has like a little glitchy art thing to it.
And that's just stuff you've made over like a long period of time, right?
Since 2020, just various things that I made that was like either an exercise or like concept to a project, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But I still love everything I make, just because I'm able to make it. So I wanted to just not keep looking at it in my hard drives, just knowing that there's like life to it. You know, it's like keeping your kids inside. You know, you gotta let them out at some point.
Let them puppies out.
They're
Yeah.
gonna be as crazy as you. So
Yeah.
let somebody else see what, like, you know. There's no point in releasing it or not releasing it, I guess.
Yeah.
No
this-
matter how attached I am to it.
Right. Yeah.
So all the
Shit.
excluded were included for,
That's awesome.
yeah. And it was dope to just have
Dude.
it all cut together. I wish it wasn't all one track. That was like a whole journey trying to get it uploaded. Because DistroKid, shout out to DistroKid, has a 35 song upload limit. So I had 38 demos, and I was like,
Damn, just
okay, hold my fucking beer, dude. Hold on a second. So I had all the cuts ready, and I just undid them all, and I was like, one song then, and they were like, that's cool. 2 hours, you have like 800 megabytes max to upload. So I just like condensed it
fuck.
to make it more lo-fi, more compressed and stuff.
Yeah. It came out sounding great.
And yeah, dude, it's like that thing. It's just like I saw the idea through, like, actual real life limits, because I believed in it, you know.
Yeah.
So it was cool to still keep it true, even though you can't like sit through it all. You can't like be like, this is my favorite. You're just like in or out, and I kind of like that, because
Yeah.
that's kind of how it's been, just making all of it, you know.
Something you just said got me thinking about like you were saying, it's like a joint and a half, and then you'll. So, like, what, I guess this is for everyone, like, what do you guys think that comes from? It's like, what do you think that is? Because it's like, it's a very spontaneous thing for me, too, but it's intuitive. It's like, the more you think about it, the less that's going to happen. You just have to let it flow. So it's like, does that even come from you? You know?
The flow, you mean?
Like, it's like almost
the
like
idea
channeling
or the
something.
state to get into it, you mean?
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure what art is. You know
I've
what I
been
mean?
Sure.
thinking a
Yeah,
lot about
me
that.
neither.
Like we just like the song we're thinking about making a video for
Oh yeah.
BT
Hell yeah.
Dubs. I was like making eggs in my kitchen, and I just had this melody in my head. I was like, I have to write this immediately and turn the stove off. And like I just like whenever I feel that.
Like a panic state.
Yeah, I'm like fuck, and
Yeah,
like,
'cause
I go
fucking
write this
finally,
shit.
right?
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
it's
it,
like,
something that
zaps you,
doesn't.
you know?
I don't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Sorry.
you're not.
It's like something through the flows of like, I wish I could apply meaning to this and put it onto this and use my like brain for what I feel like I'm here for.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's like a flick, like usually it's not like a road trip for me personally. I'll just like have this alignment where I allow myself to think less, and then I just hear something I haven't heard before, and maybe it's maybe it's an exact copy of like a chord structure of another song. Like I always think about what is truly not like what even is original anymore, because
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been going
something
through that a lot
something that I
recently,
just
yeah.
hear, it's either a melody or it could be like a full orchestra string. It's just like something that I'm like, I may have heard that, but it doesn't feel like anything else.
Yeah.
So if I can capture that, like, I'll be able to show, like, I'm able to just dig a little bit deeper by thinking less and just, I don't know,
Yeah.
letting my mind make something of itself for once. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hate to ramble, but
No, dude, like feeling the flow of, what you're passionate about is a very universal thing. I feel like, you know, you just have to tap in however you do, like whatever your process is, get it out, dude.
I feel like we're all so one thing.
Yeah.
That's very how much I feel, because like the trees look the same as our veins and shit.
Yeah.
It's not like we're all made of the same things. So
It's,
when I think of something that feels outer worldly, or
It's
feels like
whoa.
a thought that hasn't come from anything I've seen or come
Tap
across,
in, man. Tap in.
whether it's made up of memories or a melody or something like that, I'm like, that's fresh.
Tap in, get the sap out.
Yeah.
That's a really good way of explaining that. It's like everything is you, so it's when something seems foreign, it's like that's like really exciting.
Yeah.
I'm being touched by the hand of God.
Yeah,
feeling,
yeah,
oh,
that's
fuck.
like God to me. It doesn't have to be like
Yeah.
a person or a figure or something I look forward to when I die. It's
Yeah.
just like
When I was a kid,
There's-
dude. Sorry, Mary.
no, sorry, it's just ebb and flow.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
and inspiration. It's really nice to feel.
Like, a little fish swimming through, you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad and his like best friend were like, we got to start this religion where you, like, they were musicians, like they were, you know, fucking pothead musician dudes, and they're like, we gotta like tell people that, you know, music is the way and the answer, and it just like made them feel like so, you know, like you feel life flow through, and I'm like, I fucking agree, dude. My dad was
Yeah,
a
where
huge
they
hippie
at?
for a minute, like. I don't know, we kind of grew out of it though.
That's like, yeah, I think that's such a good idea, and I think maybe religion is the part that's like an issue,
Yeah.
where it's like if you just don't call it a religion,
Yes.
just listen to music.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
So many people's like first exposure to feeling the music is
Yes.
in that and praise and worship and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
oh wait,
I
music just makes you feel really crazy.
Yeah,
I literally I'm dabbling in like getting the confidence to put out another rap tape where I'm putting verses out, and one of the things I write about is like when you think about when you're at church and you get like chills in your spine because like the chord hits right or like something like that, and you're like, whoa, I feel God in this room. Like
Playing the organ.
if you go to like a concert, you feel the exact same thing because the chord hits right, the frequencies are right. You know, if you take away the robes, the glass, and the choirs, you just get a dude talking a lot.
yeah,
And no one wants to kind of stick around for that. They got tired of that. So like they were like, we need to
Pulpit,
keep
man.
them entertained. We need people
Yeah.
to like move around and
Exactly.
I get it because there's something godly about hearing a 1,000-year-old pipe organ.
yeah. Everything was on a different hertz back then too. Like
Yeah, we
music
talked
was just
about that at
made
practice
differently.
earlier.
Yeah.
Neef, do you remember what was everything set to, and what is it set to now?
A440, right?
8440.
A
A440.
concert is 440 hertz.
Yeah.
It is thought that because, according to people, that the Earth frequency is 432 or somewhere around there, that is technically what it was tuned to. And then there's the conspiring idea that, well, they shifted it up so it would crank the frequency up and we yada yada, but it's more likely that it was just standardized there because it was an even number instead of trying to figure that out, because when you go way back, a tuning fork had to be based off of something, and it was
Oh, okay.
many years before we were able to physically measure a wave.
I gotcha.
So for them to even know that it was 440, you know,
They didn't have like the same understanding of it that we do.
no,
Okay.
there was
No. Yeah.
Now apparently the Greeks mathematically had figured out whatever it was.
It's where you
know.
get like your perfect fifths
Yeah,
and
to
fourths.
where to where they decided at some point this range, and they might have mathematically knew frequency, but I'm not sure if that was figured out. We weren't able to measure that until
Yeah, we
the 20th century.
we were on our front porch talking about like how Western and Middle Eastern society, like how their sheet music looks different.
Yeah.
But the fact that they both even had sheet music is crazy. Like
Like
references and stuff. And the agreement in the Western world that they were like, okay, we tune to this, and keys are separated into like 18 like even octaves, like stuff like that. the Middle Eastern side, like it was completely different. Like
What they
no
do there
frets,
is-
like bending notes, and just like not giving a
It
fuck
has,
because
well, it has to do with semitones.
Yeah, and
When
the
you talk about Indian
quarter
music,
tones
it's
and
actually
stuff
a
like that.
22 note, what's called a raga. It's not a
Mhm.
scale, and it's 22 notes.
yeah,
And they use semitones, like you're saying, you're bending in between. So our concept,
like a
their
sitar.
rhythm structure is completely, the concept of rhythm is more akin to how I've always understood rhythm.
Mhm.
It's rolling patterns, whereas we use what we consider Western. We use fractional time.
Right.
4/4, 2/4.
Mm-hmm.
Something's got to be perfect about it. We played on a
But-
metronome and shit.
They run everything on a pattern. It's a rolling pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So can have a count, but it would be odd. It's kind
I
of like
gotcha.
the difference in English and metric.
Mm-hmm. It's just crazy. Like throughout the world, there's just always music. Like period.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get all these separate countries and stuff, like it's amazing where we got from like monks going like glory,
Yeah,
and now we're like break it down.
Yeah.
It's fascinating,
It-
and it's cool to be a part of it too.
Oh, for sure.
Like
yeah.
just to dabble in it, know how it all works.
I think we live in like a very pivotal time for humanity because
Mm-hmm.
like we've only had the technology we have. Like cars are like what, like 200 years old, 100 years old,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. It's
Yeah,
like
100 and something.
yeah, like 2 generations ago they were fucking riding horse buggies. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
What was like the Lambo of horses?
uh,
I would know. I should know this. I played Red Dead.
Well, Lamborghini
Right?
actually.
Yeah,
This is
that's what I'm
funny
trying to
'cause
think of all the red. Dead
Lamborghini
horses.
actually used to be a tractor company, crazy tie-in.
Oh shit.
And then Ferrari was like, you could never make a sports car. He was like, fuck you, and made a Lambo.
Mercedes
Exactly.
started out making tanks
Shit.
for World War One, and then they, after World War Two ended, they just made cars.
did you guys?
I did not know that.
I
Yeah,
forget-
we're Nazis.
I forget who it was, but someone
They were like, let's make it smaller.
was like, now that Elon, I can't remember who this was. I'll have to find out. But there was someone. This lady was like, now that Elon Musk owns Twitter, I'm trading in my Tesla for this bug. It was a VW bug. It's like, you know, he was a Nazi, right?
Think about the context.
Yes.
Man.
VW, that's a company that has good values.
They like didn't tell people about their diesel emissions for years.
Yeah.
It was like,
Lord.
fuck it, we'll just, you know.
We'll let them find out on their own.
Yeah, that
They'll
ozone,
figure it
it
out.
could use
No,
another
we
hole or
should
two.
It's a
You know?
Right.
Fucking
big
hell,
deal.
man.
Yeah.
Cars are, yeah, in the grand scheme of life, like cars are like,
Yeah.
and the ability to like call people,
Mhm.
and now like, dude, we can make whatever sound we want
Mhm.
ever at any hour of the day.
And I
Like,
think that is like
not even sound, just
we
everything.
are like really, really at the tip of the iceberg still as far as
Mhm.
technology goes. Because now that we have AI, it's like we have things thinking for us like much more quickly. So it's like that. It's not a steady growth. It's like we hit electricity and it's like boom,
Totally.
and then we hit AI and it's like boom. It's like
Yes.
fucking nuts, and like we're at the very edge of that, and it's like, I mean, the world is going to be completely unrecognizable in 50, 100 years, 20 years.
Try explaining AI to someone from like the 1870s.
Yeah, like what? Well, actually, you know, it's funny you'd say that because in ancient Jewish culture, they have this concept of a golem,
Mm-hmm.
which is artificial life. It's basically like there's an old story about this guy makes a man out of clay, and then he puts the name of God in its mouth, and it like comes to life and protects the village, and that's yeah. So
I've always heard of golems. I never knew
That's
that
where it
story.
comes
Though.
from
That's crazy.
Minecraft, dude? Is that where that comes from?
yeah.
No, back in the day before there was language, people just walked around going, "Brr."
like a bunch of babies, dude, like a bunch of
Like the
infants.
moths. Yeah.
That's
Brr.
me. Any given point of the day, I'm just walking around.
Those were the days.
Little spider.
Yeah. Oh my God, those things are the fucking
We
worst.
need to make a server and then like record, like take a picture of all of us on there and then have that as the background.
Dude, yeah.
They have the Skyrim Together thing now. where you-
Yes.
Yeah.
No fucking
We-
way. Wait. Can I?
We've discussed, but we're not going to discuss that because we haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Because that never happens. It might just happen.
What you were saying with Minecraft, but it's Skyrim.
Dude.
I actually
that's
even thought
awesome.
about doing it with Minecraft too, because it'd be even easier.
But
I have an 8-year-old, so I play Minecraft.
you know,
more often now than
You're
I
never
ever
too
did.
old for
Fucking
Minecraft.
love Minecraft.
10 years from
So
now,
fun.
on this podcast, we're all just in metaverse. We're fucking,
Yeah.
Hey guys.
So
We all sound like Zuckerberg.
quick question: what are you guys' Skyrim builds?
Ooh.
I'm bad
You
at
know,
magic, so I'm brawny.
Stealthy
I always
archer,
want to
always.
play Magic, but I like the bow is just so good. It's
Mhm.
like I'm the one who's just like I'm killing them with 1,000 arrows from a distance, and they're just looking around confused.
Hell
About,
yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
that's
No eye
I'm not-
ever.
yeah.
When you're sneaking, dude,
Mhm.
you just like.
and then it has such a satisfying slowdown
Yes.
arc where it just it's like
That's
that
the tree
is-
I go up.
that's
dude.
the only way to
When
play
you
Skyrim.
pin somebody to a chair that they're sitting in.
Yes,
that's
I
one of
love
the greatest
that, yeah.
things when you're like, the dude's just sitting there chilling. And
Yeah.
his buddy's over there, and he turns around, and dude's just just pinned to the chair. And he's like, "What the hell?"
I just got like a beefed up PC like after years of just like being off and on gaming, just to have it now. Like I have Skyrim obviously, so I've just been modding the shit out of it.
Yeah.
On
And
PC,
I've only
it's
ever
great.
played on
Yeah.
the PlayStation. I don't have
wait, PS3 or
I played on PS3 first and then PS4.
Yeah.
Skyrim broke my PS3
Fuck.
like
Yeah.
redlined it.
Yeah.
So
I
many,
had-
so
oh
many
my
frozen
God.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
didn't
had
have
a
it saved
Skyrim
for 3
save that I
days.
do it.
I unloaded
That's
it
all.
from Steam because it's like
Yeah.
so big now,
Mhm.
and I'm too tempted to mod the shit out. I played Morrowind. Hell, I was just fucking around with Morrowind again the other day with the mods.
Yeah.
And that's the dangerous thing about those games is the world of mods.
Yeah, I was up till like 3 a.m. one night just putting them all in there, and then like just too many at one time. It didn't run.
Crashed
It's
it,
like
yeah.
I don't know which one it was, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like rookie mistakes.
Yeah.
You're like, I loaded so much, I'm gonna figure it out.
I've been playing the fuck out of Hades. Have you guys ever played this?
No. No.
So it's kind of an older game at this point. It's like 2018, but I just got around to playing it. And basically, you're the son of Hades, and you're trying to. You're like an angsty teenager, and you're like, "Fuck you, Dad, I'm leaving," and
Nice.
and like he's like, "No, you're not. Good fucking luck." And like it's a rogue style, so like every time you
Oh,
die,
yeah.
you end up back at the bottom level. But you're just trying to get out.
Oh.
And
damn.
like yeah,
Is there like 7 layers or like what's the deal with it?
it's there's 4. It's
Gotcha.
4 layers. Yeah. But it's fucking cool. Like it's got all the ones like Zeus and Poseidon and Aphrodite and Dionysus.
Whoa, that's tight,
Yeah.
that's tight.
Oh, nice.
Is it
It's
like?
really cool.
Oh, I mean that just makes me think of Smite, but I don't know if you
Yeah.
know if it's
Yeah,
like
Smite. This is like a top-down rogue style action RPG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So you guys been playing anything fun?
My buddies are trying to get me back on the like Warzone, Call of Duty, just like all the classic gamers from Modern Warfare 2, the real one.
Yeah.
They're back, dude. Like all the toxicity is at all
Oh, it is,
time.
it is where,
Yeah.
where it should be.
They did not go anywhere from that bedroom, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But like that, a little bit of Battlefield, Minecraft. That was like a first thing we did. Like hop on Discord with all my boys. Just when COVID shit happened, we just played that all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, just dabbling. Yeah.
Man, there is that was an era of Modern Warfare 2. Like if you missed that, like it's just you had to be there.
There will never be anything like it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Like the most, like you say, like the most toxic
Mhm.
fucking shit. And it's like it's weird being like here. It's like we came from that, and that like the internet's what it is now. It's like almost like the inverse of that,
Yeah.
where it's
honestly.
like you can't say anything. And it's like, I mean,
Yeah.
we all came from Modern Warfare 2, so it's like that's hard to tell us that.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
then came the idea of like fucking swatting, and that's like a nutso thing to do. Like it's like a million times way too far, you know.
What is?
swatting? Where you
What's
call
that?
those? You like call in a like
You call in some
terror threat or something
yeah.
on.
Oh.
Basically, people would take people's IP addresses, find out their address,
Oh shit.
and then call the police.
Get them
in their
swatted?
city
Oh my
and
God.
get
Yes.
swatted.
And they
Dude,
do it to
it's-
streamers.
And it's insane how easy it is to do it.
Yeah, and the
It's
thing
fucked
up.
is, well, it used to happen a lot more, and I think a kid ended up getting shot and killed.
Mhm.
Oh
And
shit.
They
Yep.
saying they ain't traced it back because normally people are like, "Can they trace it?" Yeah, they can, but they don't put the resource into it. But if you get somebody murked,
Mhm.
they
Yeah,
definitely
actually,
trace it
yeah.
back, and somebody's sitting in the clink for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck that shit. That's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, that's.
Absolutely
Fucked
idiotic.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Our cohort, Mr. Jesse from
Midgard Musings?
Midgard Musings used to, it happened to him, but that wasn't through his IP. Where he was, people out there, I think somebody knew where like, just happened to know where he lived or whatever. And
Wow.
there's a couple of episodes of his where, you know, it happened to him live, and he, you know, it wasn't crazy. It was just like two cops. It wasn't a
Yeah.
SWAT team,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh shit, this happened to him during the stream.
Yep. Yeah.
That's fucked.
Absolutely.
And he just kind of stood up and was like, "Come on in, it's all good." Yeah, no, he knew what was happening, and they walked in and kind of looked around and like,
Yeah.
"Okay, whatever." You know.
Just another Wednesday, you know.
Right.
Oh,
The
fucking
thing with
shit.
Modern Warfare, like back to that whole era,
yeah.
it's just like, yeah, man, you heard some horrid stuff, and like people said some really rank shit to you during like search and destroy lobbies, but like, you're not gonna be like, I can't wait to see that guy in public. That guy's probably a terrible person. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just like, this is. I know this going in. Like nobody
Yeah.
really judged you. You're
Oh,
just
it's-
like your
that's-
mom sucks, dude.
That
Like,
was the culture.
Yeah.
It's like this is what you come.
it did not
expecting.
define anyone. You
Yeah.
know? And it's just like, dude, you can't even tweet anything. You can't just like say nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, like on Steam, when you play, especially a game, like the battle. Have y'all ever played Arma? Or
Yes.
any of the Arma versions? Which
Yeah,
is
I have like
real
127
deal-
hours in Arma 3.
Yeah, straight up real deal simulation. Oh, it's still just as toxic.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Still
and-
just as
but
real for
it's
some
like you're
people,
saying,
too,
It's
man.
like you're seeing every phobic ismic comment that you can see, but a lot of these kids are 14.
Yeah.
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 Most of them, they're not. All it is to them is absurdity. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
most crazy thing that they could be saying to you to try to get in your hand in the game and.
How can it be problematic and trigger them in a way
Yeah.
that fucks their game up,
Yeah.
literally?
Something I like. I mean I did it too. Like I played that game, but like something I never that was always like unattractive to me about like Call of Duty Battlefield is like you have if you're not running in a squad you're fucked.
Pretty much.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because if you're not communicating with the people you're talking like playing with, it's like you're at such a disadvantage. Like he was playing Apex the other night. This with randoms.
Ooh, dude, we gotta run sometime.
Yes, for sure.
And
Yes.
I'm like, oh man, like I do not want to go back to that. It's like I'm only gonna play games like that if I have a full squad of like that's what we do. We
Yeah.
run and play this.
But that's how you get good. Like honestly,
Right.
like playing COD playing COD is much easier if you have a full team, but you learn to be able to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like that's how I can play. That's how I play any shooters. I would almost prefer to not have teammates
It's
because
like-
they're people I have to worry about.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I know I can handle myself out
I think
there.
it depends on a lot of the games, because like what was it? Obviously, Arma is too much of a simulator, you know, and you can play that with AI that'll just kick the shit out of you all day long.
Mhm.
But that's something that when you're running, you know, the online stuff. There's definitely you'll play with a bunch of everybody wants to be a sniper, everybody wants to do this, everybody wants to go for kill count, but you definitely can see the difference when one team at least has a group that starts working as a team. And what is it I used to play? We were just talking about it earlier.
Oh, Battlefield?
Battlefield. That got to the point where it was like that, especially with with vehicles, because getting in a
Yeah.
vehicle, you know, everybody wanted to be shooting,
Mhm.
you know, and as I was talking about earlier, the laser guidance, people didn't understand what that was, and anybody that did not get in there, and instead of shooting, because everybody be all in the guns and everything, you start laser tagging everything, and then everybody with javelins and stuff just starts hitting it. And you start getting, oh, thanks dude, you know, and all this, because people start understanding, oh, wait a minute. That is a devastating weapon.
Yeah.
That dude right there is making my weapon do what it's supposed to do, and
Takes
you
a whole
just
village.
start annihilating. Next thing you know, you just start winning shit, because
Yeah.
you got a couple people that kind of go, okay, you know. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like you're saying. I guess it's kind of like, depending on the game you're in, if you can get away with Lone Starring, you know, yeah, but that's kind of way some of them are designed, because they know that people are for the fast paced.
Yeah.
I think if I'm
Yeah.
playing like by myself, it's like I'd rather do like a battle royale, because it's like there is no, you're at the same advantage point that everyone else is at. But it's like team deathmatch is like, ideally you would want 50, well not 50, because that's like way too many people to try and talk to at once.
Totally. Yeah.
Let me think.
You
Okay, so like
play- you
Apex.
Play
Yeah.
64 v 64 in the new Battlefield.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that many people. Your mom.
It's just like,
I
why are
mean,
you
you
so
don't,
shit at life?
but-
Like,
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm stoned. It's 3 a.m. I'm just trying to run around and see the desert. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so bad at video games. I'll just I played almost nothing
Yeah.
because I'm so bad.
Back then, it's just like we had so much more time just to get
Yeah.
naturally good, because we were just like, I don't know. I was very game heavy, and you know, I had my time outside occasionally. But yeah, I just like the immersion, and like I just naturally I like the feel of having a controller, and I still have one even though I have a PC now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was wondering, like trying to get accustomed to new games, like it's just like kind of frustrating to get the new
Yeah.
mappings, because it's just so different, and it's also just like, why are we all? Time to wake up, guys. Sorry.
Wake up.
I can't find the button. My phone's like, shut up, dude. But yeah, like games nowadays are just very much like you play from your console with other people online. Like you don't have friends over. Like,
Yeah.
There's not a lot of like party screen games anymore. Like you could pull up a second screen on Modern Warfare 2 or stuff like that back in the day, but now it's more like online or like super immersion heavy games, I feel. I feel like we're lacking in like bring the homies over, get some pizza, get a couple of console controllers.
Because everybody can VR in meta.
Yeah.
Isn't that better than no? It's like life, but shittier.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to play that.
It's like what I was talking to somebody earlier about. Virtual pinball is why. The whole point
I
of a
played the
pinball
fuck out of the
machine,
default
I don't- and
Microsoft.
it's
Yeah.
fine because we don't own pinball machines.
That's a good point.
But the thing is, it's not pinball. It's a video game.
Yeah.
The whole cool thing about pinball is it's physical. It's right there. If something breaks, it'll still play, and it's all a whole other thing happening. Crazy shit can happen, you know.
Dude, MS Paint?
I still use MS Paint.
I'm still doing it on Microsoft.
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
Like
like
my
pinball
secret-
games?
Yeah, I can see the whole board in my head.
Oh, it's
I
like
feel
black and
like I
purple,
would play
yeah.
that one more than I would play a real pinball machine.
Same.
Anyways,
Same.
Yeah, pinball machine.
it
Loud
takes
as
a
fuck.
lot. It's
you
loud
know?
as fuck.
Yeah.
Takes
You can't
a lot.
play it at 3
You gotta
a.m.
pull
when
the
you wanna
thing
play
out,
it.
slap the buttons on the
On
side,
the gray desktop and the,
shake it sometimes to get it to go. where you
Neef
want
is so
it.
mad
70-year-old
because
dad.
his job is
You're
repairing
just
pinball
killing-
machines.
Why would
He's
you
fucking
slap
pissed.
the buttons? They're buttons. You press them.
What are you slow?
you slap
You're
them,
just-
you blow
you're just
on them.
punching
Yeah, you
him.
do whatever you gotta do to get those
It's
flings flapping on the inside.
You say
1942,
Avada
they're not
Kedavra.
fully mechanical now. You hit
They
the button
will
and it'll
operate
fire
if you
on
touch
its
the
own.
buttons.
Okay, I will try
If
touching
you
the
shake
buttons.
them the way you're describing, they will hit fire the
Shake a
tilt,
bait.
which kills your game.
Oh well, you
what
know,
you're talking
maybe
about is nudging. Yes,
maybe
and that's the
I'm
other thing, you
mistreating
can't
pinball
nudge.
machines, and then that's why my experience isn't.
That Microsoft default space pinball, you nudged it by hitting buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that was like right there, and it
Yeah.
was like
So
this
it-
as
no,
opposed
I'm-
to like
that
a
was my
whole
everything
full body
for like
move.
3 hours, man.
Yeah, that I think that's better than pinball. To be honest.
Free.
It's a
free.
Technically.
Yeah, I gotta put quarters in there.
Yeah.
If you
And it's
own
space themed.
If you own it, you don't have to put quarters in it.
But how is it gonna run without the quarters, Neve?
How do you get the
How
ball
do
in?
you get the ball in without the quarters, Neve?
How do you rig a
Kim-
pinball
Balls are gonna
machine?
pay themselves.
Just like if I took the horsey from the stores that they used to have for kids and I brought it home, I'd still have to put pennies in it, right?
Yeah.
If you have a claw machine at home, do you just take the duck out of there?
Yeah, like just reach in and
Dude,
take the.
shout out to the claw machines.
Yeah, claw machine.
Uh,
Claw.
I know the secret
claw.
to the claw machines.
I was trying that night at
Get a bat and just
Cobra.
break
yeah.
Break it open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
this
no, no,
shit.
no, what I'm talking about
Run.
is they are set up to not grip every time.
Yeah,
Right.
It is just like a slot machine where there's a time or a odds setting that the grip that is on it will be fully. That's why you can play them sometimes and it'll grab and you're like, I grabbed the top of that fucking thing and it just slid right off.
Mhm.
And now sometimes you'll go to one and it always wins. It's because they've got it set it on full grip and they don't have the last
Yeah.
set.
They're getting
Yeah.
gypped out their money.
After $2, I was
Was
like,
there-
I'm being stupid, and then
Was there like one that y'all won ever? Like
I
yeah,
got-
everyone.
I had
I
like
do.
a
very
pretty
popular.
nice like Sonic the Hedgehog, Tails, and Knuckles. That all came
All
out
from
of
claws?
the time.
Fuck yeah.
whoa, dude.
lit.
That's awesome.
I
Oh,
just
shit.
have to repair them.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, there's a new Sonic the Hedgehog game. Have you guys seen this?
Well, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's a murder mystery.
What the
Holy shit.
And so they released it on April Fool's. I haven't played it yet. We're probably going to do it on the channel. But
Is it real or is it April Fool's thing?
Sega really released this, and it's a real thing.
On
And
April
people are-
Fool's,
people are
it's
like-
funny.
People are like, unironically, this is the best Sonic game.
Is
Whoa.
Sonichu canon yet?
Oh my god. Oh, I haven't thought about Chris Chan in a second.
I've been rewatching the doc because I'm literally so sick in the head. Anyways,
Which one?
just so the Geno Samuels
okay.
that I mentioned, I think the last time we were here.
Did you? Did we talk? We probably did talk about Chris Chan and Sonic 2.
Yeah, fucking. Oh,
That's a rabbit hole.
that is a rabbit hole. Just got released. Somebody posted Chris Chan's.
Oh,
video.
really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
very interesting. Very interesting.
But yeah, the Sonic the Hedgehog game is a murder mystery where Sonic dies, and you have to figure out who killed Sonic.
No
Man,
fucking way.
obviously.
But Sega was like, they were like,
Are they
we've
trying
been
to
listening.
traumatize all the children that now are so in love with Sonic.
Right.
They were like,
Like,
we've
when
been
Sonic the
listening to
Hedgehog came out,
fans.
kids didn't give a shit about Sonic. It was
Yeah.
Oh.
teenagers playing it stoned on the fucking.
No,
Sega
Sega
disc.
literally was like, okay, you guys, you told us and we listened. This is what the fans want. And then just fucking shit all over them. And I'm like, I have to play that. This fucking
That is
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
There
Wow.
were these twins at my high school that wore tails and were obsessed with Sonic, and in art class would always just draw Sonic, and I was like, hell yeah, you do you.
You're gonna grow up balanced.
better-
You're
every time.
gonna yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna do great. Honestly, they seem okay. I'm friends with them on
Can't
Facebook.
confirm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sonic was big. Sonic and Kingdom Hearts were my,
Ooh.
and that's I won't admit that to anyone. Don't tell anyone, Alice.
I saw a picture of Sonic Curry.
Oh yeah, he sent me
The
that.
blue curry.
Yeah.
It's blue, and
Before.
the comment on it was like, this is by far the worst. This is the worst. It's one of those. It's time to leave Earth.
Yeah.
It's like,
Time
all right, I'm
to,
done.
you know
Just
what?
thinking about it.
This
Yeah.
little
Worst
experiment we got
things I've ever
going.
seen.
I don't know. I'm getting kind of hungry thinking
It's
about
like
Yeah.
right-
Sonic Curry.
Sonic flavored curry.
Yeah.
It'll make you go fast.
It'll go faster
go to the
you.
fucking-
I'll give you the runs.
Ugh. You just look in the toilet and it's all blue.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blue Lake 40. Goodbye.
Honey Dagger's show is the 22nd of this month.
22nd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
April.
Liquid
And-
smoke.
that's
Liquid.
fucking sick.
With
And-
Tijuana Bible and
Love Tijuana
Spirits
Bible.
Spirits Republic.
Oh shit, that is a full bill, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Funky.
Where's that
Gonna
at?
be. It's Liquid Smoke in Murfreesboro. John knows where it is because he lives close. I don't know.
That's where you
It's
live.
like a bar.
I think it's like a vape
It's like a
shop.
bar
Smoke.
/ like cigar. I've never been.
Cigar?
but I think it's like
I'm gonna get
cigar.
myself a
I
cigar.
heard there was a place that was doing out there. There's been a couple of vape shops.
I've
around
never
there.
been, but yeah, it's like
Interesting.
5 minutes
I'm playing
down the
any
street
vape
from me.
shop.
But I'm excited to pull up, and we're gonna
Yeah,
rage
dog.
and
We're
jump
gonna
around
rage against the
and
machine.
We're gonna jump up and down. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah,
Lots of jumping.
we're gonna rage
Yeah.
against the machine.
Yeah.
The 22nd. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice, 22nd. Liquid Smoke. You can
Right
catch
on
these
Weekend.
fine gentlemen. There's also the Two River skate park thing, but this isn't going to be up tonight, so you missed it. Or I mean, you were there. You remember. Watch this and then travel back in time and go to the skate park.
It's in the zeitgeist.
We'll see.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week.